and welcome to Live Bird TV. So today's a massive day, and it will also be a huge day if we can do what we all want and what we all bloody need, which is get another huge 3 points at Anfield against David Moyes' West Ham. Now, in this preview that I'm going to do, I'm also going to dive into a little bit of the post-match Man City, because I didn't have time to do it because I've been busy at Celtic. So, what a performance against Manchester City. Absolutely outstanding. James Milner, I mean, I've been defending the man for weeks with all the clowns on social media, putting angry emojis towards every time he was photographed in training, and forgetting the service the man's given us since 2015. Now, he's been there 7 seasons now, James Milner. And apparently when we signed him 7 years ago, we were signing somebody coming to the end, which is absolutely ridiculous, considering I bet you Manchester City would have won a European Cup by now if they'd have kept a person like James Milner at the club. I think it was a huge mistake letting him go, especially on a Bosman. I mean, if you're going to say the best 3 transfers in Liverpool's history, the top 3 are easy. It's Joel Matip, James Milner and Gary McAllister. They are the best 3 transfers I think we've ever done in our lifetime. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'm just going to go through my players' ratings for Man City quickly. Alisson Becker, 8. What an assist. Fantastic goalkeeping. And it was kicked out of his hands for the goal that was disallowed by VAR. Absolutely outstanding, James Milner, 9. Joe Gomez, 9.5, my man of the match. Van Dijk, 9. He was outstanding. Left back, Costas. Was it Costas? What's Costas, wasn't it? Robertson, sorry. He was great. 7.5. I thought Robbo did well. Good energy for his first game back. Midfield, Fabinho, 7. Thought he was really good. That was the old Fabinho we used to knowing and seeing. Thiago, 7. Thought he put himself about well. Harvey Elliott, 7.5. I thought he was brilliant. My mum absolutely loves him. Calls him my mate, she does. And the front 3, Bobby Firmino, 7. I thought he played well. Mo Salah, 9. Outstanding. In fact, 9.5 Mo Salah. And Jota, 9. I don't care if he didn't score. His work rate was out of this world. My man of the match was Joel Matip. was Joe Gomez. So what a performance against Manchester City. We absolutely deserved the 3 points. I thought the Anfield crowd, I'm going to give a rating of 10 out of 10. I thought they were phenomenal. I'm not even going to get into the shit that's happened afterwards, the politics about Jurgen getting sent off, and Manchester City apparently had their bus thrown stones at. Well, Merseyside police have since come out and said that they've heard of no incident and was not even made aware of any incident involving the coach leaving the ground. So I think Manchester City have just made that up because they're still bitter of the fact we beat them. And I've heard this morning that Jurgen Klopp is considering legal action. Well, he's actually speaking to his legal team in terms of challenging Man City's allegations against him, which I think he should, because I think they are ludicrous to say that Jurgen Klopp just saying that Man City have unlimited finances made the Anfield atmosphere toxic. Get a fucking grip, Man City. You ain't got a clue. And you are exactly what Klopp said you are. Now, I know a lot of yous like talk sport and a lot of yous don't. It's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I fucking love it. I think the show's amazing. Yes, it winds me up sometimes with the idiots, but that's what it's supposed to do. It's different opinions. If you want to just go on something that's just all one-sided, we love Liverpool, or let's not slag anything off, then it's not for you. I love it because I've actually phoned the channel up myself and given it full barrel with Liverpool. I go on there and I told them this would happen. I told Darren Bent and I told the Man United fan Goldstein. I said to him, Man City and Liverpool are not going to get to the 90 odd points this season. They're not. The Premier League is too strong. They will lose more games than they've ever done in the last 5 years because the Premier League's too strong. Am I not already been proven right? Manchester City have already dropped 2, 4, 3, 5, 7 points. They've already dropped 7 points already. Liverpool have dropped probably double that. But my point is, this isn't going to be a season where Liverpool do 15, 16, 17 games in a row winning, or Man City. It's not going to happen. The games are too tough. Tottenham are too good now. Newcastle are too good now. West Ham away is a tricky game now. Chelsea are too good now. Arsenal are even better now. Arsenal used to be a shoo-in for us, home and away. And Man City, not now. So I watch a lot of football. I mean, you know, this is what they don't realise with Talk Sport. I mean, I watch a lot of football. I actually like to class myself as somebody that's a student of the game. I know the game. And I can see it coming in pre-season. I mean, Aston Villa, they lost to Chelsea at the weekend. They absolutely battered Chelsea. It was an unbelievable performance from Kepa. So the Premier League's really strong this year. So West Ham tonight is not a shoo-in. It's not a shoo-in. It's not going to be a shoo-in. It's going to be a packed David Moyes defensive sort of lineup, Declan Rice in midfield, and it's going to be tough to break them down. So what we need to do is we need to start from the off. Now the problem we've got is, as always, it's injuries. We've got a lot of bloody injuries. Now Diaz is out till Christmas. Jota till Christmas. He's missing the World Cup. But yeah, it's a blow. It is a blow, but I mean, I'm trying to dress this up in a positive way, but I can't really. Diaz and Jota are huge blows for Liverpool. But everybody keeps saying we're an old team. We're not, if we give the boys a chance. Let's give Carvalho a chance now, on Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott's getting his chance anyway, but Carvalho, I like him. It reminds me of a young Coutinho. Play him on the left side. So tonight, I'd go for Alisson Becker in goal. I'd go for... I was thinking about putting Milner back at right back. But I don't think he will, and I'll tell you why. We're going to need to break down West Ham more than we would more than we would Manchester City. We're going to need more attacking creativity, and that's why I think Trent Alexander-Arnold will start tonight. But the good news is this: Joe Gomez and Van Dijk will partner each other back in the centre of defence. Now, that was the partnership that won us the league. I loved it. That was a throwback against Man City, and I've heard that Joe Gomez's performance against Man City not only has lauded him to start for Liverpool every week now, but England want him back because apparently Gareth Southgate absolutely loves him, and he's better than Harry Maguire. He's better than fucking Harry Maguire by a ton. So get him back in the England setup. I'm not asked, but I'm just saying for his own confidence and for his own, you know, sort of well-being. So I'd go for right back Trent, because we're going to need we're going to need maybe a set piece, a free kick, or we're going to need one of his cute balls. Right, so Trent right back, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo. That's our back four. Midfield three. I'd go for Henderson because he was on the bench to start a Hendo. Henderson, Thiago, and Fabinho. Them three. Then the front three. I'd go for Salah, Nunez, and Carvalho. So Carvalho could play off the left of the three, or you could play Harvey Elliott there. So Harvey Elliott could go off the left of the three, one of the two. So you can play them there, you know. So we'll see. But I think Carvalho will start. I think he will, because he deserves a start. Bajcetic is doing really well. We're not going to see him in this game, but I'm sure he'll start against Derby. But let me just read out the preview. Just say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Tony. Let me just get onto it now quickly. The preview that I've got for today's West Ham match. Here it is. So, Liverpool versus West Ham, 7:30 kick-off tonight, and it's on Amazon Prime. So, if I was you and you haven't got it, get it now, because I think you get a free trial, so you'll be able to watch it for nothing. The preview. The Kop is likely to still be reverberating after the weekend's Premier League action, when Liverpool silenced their naysayers with a hard-fought 1-0 win over the seemingly impenetrable Manchester City. Emotions ran high all game long, accumulated in the Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp getting sent off, meaning he faces a prospect of a touchline ban for this game. He's not. He's got to answer the charges by Friday. So as long as he just waits till Friday, he's on the touchline tonight. Fortress Anfield played its part, ensuring the Reds extended their unbeaten home Premier League streak to 28 matches, winning 21 and drawing 7, scoring an average of 2.57 goals per game in that time. Just want to go on to that. It's 28 games unbeaten at Anfield, but it's actually longer. If you take away COVID and the fact that we played in empty stadiums, with a crowd in Anfield, the last time we were beaten was in 2017 by Crystal Palace. I was actually at the game. Benteke scored 2. So we're unbeaten at Anfield with fans in the league for 5.5 years nearly. So that's unbelievable. So after a slow start, West Ham... Oh, hang on, sorry. The hosts will fancy their chances of extending that record against West Ham, who Liverpool have lost just once to in the last 49 home top-flight fixtures, winning 36, drawing 12, dating back to 1963. After a slow start, West Ham are steadily turning their season around, going unbeaten in their last 3 Premier League outings, winning 2, drawing 1, after losing 5 of their opening 7, winning 1, drawing 1. They also have 4 wins from 4 UEFA Conference League group matches, and therefore shouldn't be overlooked, especially as they could cut the 2-point gap between the sides and leapfrog Liverpool into the table with a win. The Hammers need to put an end to their poor run on the road though, having lost 9 of their last 13 Premier League matches, winning 2, drawing 2. Boss David Moyes is often given a hostile welcome to Anfield due to his former role as Everton manager, yet he should instead be a welcome sight for the home crowd, given he's never won a Premier League fixture at Anfield in 17 attempts. He's drawn 6 and lost 11. Players to watch: Liverpool's Mo Salah responded to some negative press after a disappointing display at Arsenal following a European hat-trick with match winner against Man City. He'll be keen to add to his 12 goal contributions in 10 Premier League games against West Ham, whose Pablo Fornals has 2 goals at Anfield in his last 3 games. Hot start: Liverpool have only lost 1 of the last 18 played on a Wednesday, winning 15 and drawing 2. Players that 100% will not play are Arthur, Diaz, Jota, Keita and Matip, and for West Ham, Aguerd. Out questionables: Canate and Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Maxwell Cornet, Dawson and Kurt Zouma for West Ham. The referee is Stuart Atwell and the venue's Anfield. So that's my preview for Liverpool v West Ham. How about Bobby instead of Carvalho? Yeah, you could go for that, but I'm just thinking of the left side. Bobby doesn't play on the left side. The only way you're going to play Firmino, Tony, is if you drop him into behind the front 2. So if you go, I actually prefer this. I would go 4-3-1-2. So I'd play obviously the 3 in the midfield: Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, and then I'd have Bobby as a number 10 behind Nunez and Salah as the top 2. So that's what I'll go for. But that's Klopp's decision. I just like to see Carvalho from the start. Let's not forget, you got the winner against Newcastle at Anfield. He looks like a young Coutinho to me, and I'd love to see him. So let me know your thoughts on today's game, what you think the predictions are going to be, and get some likes on my videos, and get subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm going to put it in the comment right now. It's free, back a red, you'll never walk alone.